The Star Wars Holiday Special was quite possibly the worst film I've watched in my entire life. Past its first broadcast in 1978, it was never re-aired or re-released. Even George Lucas himself wishes it didn't exist. It is one of the rarest pieces of Star Wars media ever made, or at least it was until someone ruined it by releasing it on YouTube. Kinda ruined the mystery a bit. And so, what with Star Wars Episode 7 finally being a thing, what better time could there be to take a look at the Star Wars Holiday Special? Some of the more eagle-eared among you may have noticed that I'm talking like a sarcastic twat like I used to in my older videos. This is probably gonna backfire horribly for me because all my older videos were shit, but after making yourself watch 2 hours of this god-awful film, only to be beaten to the punchline, your happiness and enthusiasm would also be completely missing, similarly to how apparently all the decent Star Wars writers were missing for this film. So, I've never reviewed a film in my life before. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna go through the whole movie so you too can possibly share some of the agonising pain I had to experience while watching this film. It starts off promisingly enough. A good start is that they actually bothered to hire the proper cast of Star Wars. Han and Chewie are being chased by a pair of Star Destroyers, as they try to land on Kashyyyk so Chewbacca can celebrate Christmas with his family. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I mean Life Day. And then it dives into a downward slope the film never recovers from as a cheesy montage of the main cast begins to play. It really feels like a 90s sitcom, which is impressive seeing that this was made in 1978. And speaking of 90s sitcom, I came here for Star Wars, not some weird ass alternate reality version of Friends. Alright, so if anyone wants to say something that isn't just noise, I really wouldn't object to it. Oh no. This is the entire movie, isn't it? Oh Christ. Is it too late to start drinking? I don't drink, but I feel like now would be a good time to start. And don't think I'm pulling your leg either. This is all there is to see. No subtitle track, no dialogue, no nothing, just roaring. What could the script even have been? How do you write what is happening here, on screen, in such a way that people in those suits can look at it and be like, ah yes, I know exactly what I need to do here. Roar. I mean, there isn't much to say, much like the film itself I suppose. It's just Wookiees screaming at each other, living inside a tree which has fridges and cookers and sofas, and it's just so weird. Oh, for the love of God, fool you little fag and end this movie. Right, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip a little bit and oh boy, that was a mistake. Did somebody ask for a 2-minute long trapeze act? No? No one did. But you're getting one. In its entirety. And then it just ends. And is never brought up again. Why was this needed? I mean, you could ask that question about the entire film. Oh yeah, a Christmas-themed Star Wars movie, just what we always wanted. But why this in particular? Oh my god, guys. It's happening. We are 12 minutes into this film, and it is finally happening. Plot. Luke Skywalker enters the frame and you can practically hear a choir of angels singing from the heavens as the camera zooms in on his face that has way too much makeup on it, and he progresses the plot, like slightly. I hyped this up a little bit too much. So Chewbacca's family are worried because Chewbacca isn't home yet, so the living Barbie doll tells them that everything's gonna be alright and cracks a smile. Please don't smile like that at me ever again. And then it just goes back to nothing. That was a whole 1 minute of screen time the main character of Star Wars got in the Star Wars Holiday Special. Oh hey, Darth Vader finally decided to turn up. 20 minutes in, it'd be nice if something happened.
I want the rebels located and identified, if it means searching every household in the system.
Alright, James Earl Jones got a grand total of 2 lines in that scene before cutting back to the Wookiee family. Good. Good, you know, I'm glad that you felt the need to show that 20-second scene. I am so glad. You guys know you literally have the cast of Star Wars, right? You have Mark Hamill, you have Harrison Ford, you have Carrie Fisher. For the love of God, do something with them. No one cares about Chewbacca's weird-ass family. I want Star Wars. No! Stop getting distracted with inconsequential shit. This time round, it's a cooking show. And I mean the entire cooking show. A whole 5-minute section dedicated to teaching us how to cook a fictional dish.
Guess what I forgot?
Oh, I don't know. If I had to guess, I'd say the entire writing team.
stir, whip, whip, stir. Stir, whip, stir. Come on, faster all together now, cooking can be fun. Stir, whip, stir. Stir, whip, stir. Wah!
So a trader who knows the family, somehow, shows up to give the family Christmas presents. Oh wait, I forgot. Life Day. And you know, he isn't anything great. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen an actor who manages to make every scene he's in feel about 10 seconds longer than it has to be, but it's nice to hear English again after so long. The little kid runs up the stairs and throws his present all over the floor, the little shit. The guy straps the man Wookie into this, like, a weird Oculus Rift thing built into a vintage hairdressing chair, and oh good, we're getting distracted again. The way the film constantly switches between the main story and then something barely related is incredibly strange and ruins what flow, however little that may have been, the film has. I mean, imagining if while watching one of my videos, about 5 minutes through I just started talking about Star Wars Episode 1. I mean, you know, it was alright, I guess. It wasn't that bad. While the Wookiee is in the machine, the weirdest, most disturbing part of the movie begins. A lady in a very revealing dress starts talking to the Wookiee about his pleasure and his fantasy, and I'm not gonna lie, it makes me really uncomfortable.
Oh, we are excited, aren't we?
But not as uncomfortable as not being able to see where his hands are is making me. Oh yeah, this scene goes on for 5 minutes. 5. Oh, thank God the stormtroopers are finally here. Please end my miserable existence, I beg of you. The stormtroopers are here for 2 things. To look for Han and Chewbacca, who are trying to find a decent landing place on the planet, and to also look at the camera in a vaguely threatening manner. You know, just in case you didn't realise who the bad guy was. There's an almost, and I say almost in the weakest of terms, tense moment where they almost find the comm device the Wookiees have been using to talk to the rebels. But it's over so quickly it barely has any impact, and golly, it's a good thing they didn't dawdle on it for too long, otherwise it might have cut into the 4-minute long Jefferson Starship video they randomly put in here. Yeah, Episode 2. I mean, it was probably better than 1, but, like, Anakin keeps on reminding me of Elliot Rodger, so it kept on really creeping me out.
Well, this is my last video. It all has to come to this. Tomorrow is the day of retribution.
I just want to make it 100% clear that literally all of these random scenes have next to no relation to Star Wars whatsoever. When I said it was a 4-minute long music video, it literally was just that 4-minute long music video and nothing else. I don't even think the song had anything to do with Star Wars, though, I mean, I didn't really pay much attention, so. And so, after that riveting music video, we are then thrust into yet another pointless side branch that has nothing to do with the main story. Ooh, I bet you didn't see that one coming. At least this time it's actually Star Wars related, as in it is literally a Star Wars cartoon, and you know, I guess it looks all... oh, good God. Okay, getting past the awkward faces, it's actually kinda good, maybe? I mean, it's Star Wars. There's space, there's adventure, there's the actual bloody cast of Star Wars. All you can really say is that it's alright. It was the first appearance of Boba Fett, and it is a million times better than the rest of the film. Really, the entire movie should have just been a longer version of this. It's really weird though, isn't it? That Star Wars has a cartoon inside of Star Wars? Episode 3. You know, it was probably the best of the prequel films. I wouldn't say they ruined Star Wars like someone probably has at some point or another. You know what does kinda ruin Star Wars apart from crappy holiday specials? How about retconning the entire expanded universe and replacing all the cool shit that happened after episode 6 with a poorly written book and let the author claim anyone who criticizes it that they're homophobic? The TIE fighter wibbles and wobbles through the air, careening drunkenly across the Miran rooftops. It zigzags herkily-jerkily out of sight. That line is now Star Wars canon. That is a million times worse than anything uttered in the prequels. Oh, got a little bit too serious there for a second, trying to actually think of something half decent to do with Star Wars. So the stormtroopers wreck shit inside the little kid's room and once again cuts to another goddamn scene that has nothing to do with the rest of the film. Guys, come on, you're really making it difficult to stay focused here. This time it's a tutorial on how to build a mini transmitter. You know, tutorials are boring enough when you're actually following them, let alone when it's for something fictional that doesn't exist. It also doesn't help that this guy keeps on spazzing out for comedic effect.
Now, watch me closely.
Please, just stop. Episode 4. Do you really need me to tell you that this film is good? Okay then. It's good. Okay, so the little kid, thing, finished building the transmitter and then bang! Instantly cut away to the stormtroopers watching TV. I really hope you wanted to watch a 15-minute long story about a bartender on Tatooine, because that's what you're getting. You know, everyone tells me my attention span is bad, but at least I can keep on topic for longer than 5 minutes. It is literally less than a minute between the ending of the tutorial and the start of the Tatooine section. Like, holy crap, guys. It's like they suddenly realised they had another half an hour of film they needed to fill, so they just shoved all the filler in at the end.
Time now for Life on Tatooine.
I knew reviewing this movie would be a mistake. All you need to know about this segment is that it's a musical. Yeah. So episode 5 is like fucking incredible. Literally the best Star Wars film, just watch it. The little carpet muncher uses his transmitter to trick the stormtroopers into returning to base and oh no, he's gonna get shot. Wouldn't that be a shame? But it's alright because Han Solo is here, fricking finally. And yet, somehow the movie continues to get worse. On the plus side though, we are basically at the end of the movie, or at least as far as I'm concerned we are. Some stuff no one cares about happens, the Wookiees walk into a giant shining sun, which is weird and not explained at all, but whatever. Princess Leia sings, but I really wish she wouldn't, and yeah. That was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Now I know you're thinking I should be a bit more enthusiastic about it, but all enthusiasm for this video died the moment I started watching the film. Since then I've been but a husk of a man, moving, but no longer thinking. My brain has died, passed on to another world, a better place, where the Star Wars holiday special doesn't exist, and George Lucas is the CEO of the world's leading sledgehammer production company. My mortal body continues tirelessly, working on the Star Wars holiday special video, knowing it would be such a waste to get so far and not see it through to the end. So yeah, it sucks, don't watch it. Oh wait, episode 6. Well, you know, it was alright, wasn't it? Oh wait, I actually forgot something important this time. Who remembers Pixel Invaders? No one? Oh, okay then. Well, me and Master J are bringing it back, but in a slightly different format to before. So if you're interested in podcasts, and occasionally Let's Plays, from me and Master J, then check out that link in the description and I'll see you there.